So you're in the right place right now. If you don't know how to recruit and build a team, okay, then I'm going to give you a few little simple ideas this morning. You're also in the right place if you're a good recruiter but don't have any activity from your recruits. So if you're a good recruiter and you got a team of 100 people, but you're only getting $1,000, $2,000 in sales from these 100 people, and then you're in the right place, because I'm going to show you how to get more sales from people that are on your team. You're in the right place if you're a leader, but you don't have any systems in place, because let me tell you, you cannot make tons of money as a direct selling leader if you do not have systems. You're in the right place if you're a leader, but you feel like you have no time to do your business. If you're just struggling and trying to find the time, then again it comes back to that, you've got to be able to teach what you do to other people and get them to do it on a regular basis so that you don't have to do all the work all the time. And you are in the right place if you want to double, triple, or even make 10 times your current monthly leadership bonus check, because I don't know how big your bonus check is. I'll tell you right now that I was really excited that there was a really high caliber of people at the Direct Selling Leadership Boot Camp in Las Vegas. Many of the people had been in direct selling 20 years or more. One of the ladies that was there had been in direct selling for 30 years, and she said, Karen, I learned more in 2 days of your boot camp than I had in 30 years. That's the kind of content that we covered in that boot camp. Today we're going to cover a few of the things that we covered in boot camp, and we're going to focus on number one. We're going to focus on the number one thing that you need to focus on to get big results in your business, okay? We're also going to give you 3 simple steps to tripling your new recruit sales in their first 30 days. How many of you would like to triple your new recruit sales in their first 30 days? We're also going to give you my secret to simplifying what your new recruits need to know right away. There are some things your new recruits have to know, and I'm going to show you what they have to know and how to make sure they're getting this information. We're also going to show you how to structure your life so that you have time for your personal business. You cannot neglect your personal business when you're a leader. And anyone that thinks they can, you're living in la-la land, because your business will continually slide if you're not continually building your foundation wide. And what happens when you neglect your personal business, you take yourself away from your format of your parties, where you're meeting these people to continually build your first line, and building your first line gives you more and more people to help you build your team. So you've got to have personal business, your leadership activities, but you can't alienate your family in the process. We're also going to give you the most critical mind shift you need to make before attempting to building a team. In fact, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't even want you to bother with any of the rest of the strategies I'm going to teach you today if you are not willing to do this. You have to change your mind set, and I'm going to tell you what the mind shift is. And if you're not willing to do this, then you might as well forget the rest of the stuff, because it won't even matter, okay? My promise to you, well, first of all, I'm going to give you all I can possibly give you in the short time that we have together today. But I do know from experience that many people on this call are going to know, they're going to want to know where they can get more. I know there's going to be parts where you're going to say, hey, I need to know a little bit more about this. And there's going to be a lot of people on this call that are going to want more education. So I'm going to show you where you can go to get more. So I don't want you to worry. I'm going to fill in the gaps. We're going to give you a little bit of Q&A time at the end. So we're going to, but most importantly, I'm going to show you how, if you want to continue your education, it's totally up to you. If you want to invest in yourself and your education, I'll show you how you can get more. Now, I told you I'd come back to showing you some results, and I got to share with you Jessie Pito. Jessie Pito was number 2 in leadership development for her company last year. She promoted to the next highest, or to the highest level with her company. She reached her promotion. She increased her bonus check by thousands of dollars each month. by coming home and implementing some of the things. And a little bit later on, I'm going to share with you specifically some of the things that Jessie implemented. That she started some of the things right when she got back from boot camp, had actually been implementing a lot of them before boot camp because of being a Direct Selling Dr. Gold Plus member and working with her. And, you know, she's very, very quick to implement stuff. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that she implemented since she's returned from boot camp. And, you know, you're seeing the results right here. Number 2, in leadership development, and promoted and increased her bonus check by thousands of dollars each month. Then we have Lisa Byko, and Lisa sent me an email. She said, Karen, I'm so excited because my team has tripled, and I've got bookings in January and February like never before. She also started her own meeting with 2 other leaders, and the feedback has been awesome. The team is super motivated and excited, and they call me now. That was when I actually talked to her. She's like, I'm so excited. They actually call me now instead of me having to chase them down. And she said it's truly amazing. So I'm sure that some of you on this call are going to want to have some results like this. Now, here's the mind shift change that you need to make if you want to be successful as a direct selling leader. And that is, you have to understand you don't have to sign everyone. A lot of times we think, oh, I got to sign everybody, and that's not true. Everybody that you come in contact with, maybe they're not the right person for your business, but we feel sometimes obligated to sign them. And I'm going to share with you some of the reasons why I want you to make this mind shift change. And I'm going to tell you where I'm coming from. Because I was never, ever in the 22 years as a party plan, never the top recruiter. I was always in the top 10 to 20, but we always had higher sales from our recruits than other people. We were always in the top 5 in my personal unit. I always was in the top 5. I showed you we were number 1 3 years in a row in regional personal unit, and always hanging in there in the top 5. And I was never one of the top recruiters. Never in. I don't even think I was in the top 5 in recruiting. I might have been in the top 10 or 15 for personal recruiting, but never even the top 5 for personal recruiting. And the reason being is because I didn't just sign anyone. I never signed someone that was going to come in and be a kidnapper, somebody that's just going to come in, take their kit, run, you never see them. They fall off the face of the earth. And I got to show you why. Because I do believe that the quality of your recruits is the direct result of the quality of your recruiting. Let me repeat that, and I'm going to leave it up here for a few seconds so you can write this down, because I do believe this is profound. The quality of your recruits is the direct result of the quality of your recruiting. So if you are recruiting people who are kidnappers, who are coming in and they want your company's special kit, you know, your company's got a special on the kit and stuff, and you're recruiting people and you're leading with that, I don't have a problem with you having a special on your kit, but that's your close. That's your reason to get them to sign up now. That's not how you lead. Because if you lead, all you're doing is you're leading with the kit instead of with the opportunity. When you lead with the kit, you will get kidnappers, you will get people coming into your company that do absolutely nothing. And I'm going to tell you right now, if someone comes into your team, if you get a recruit and you bring her in and she comes in and gets that kit and she never does a thing, if she doesn't do a party, what good has that done? I'm going to tell you right now, what good has it done? You have made no money on her. And I'm going to tell you right now, you have actually lost money on that person that you bring in who does nothing in this business. And I'm going to show you why.